Okay. Judgment reverse and the Knight of Swords. All right, somebody is a little worried that they may not be handling you in the best way, that they may have gone too far, that they're not using their best judgment. You make this person nervous. They have a lot of anxiety when it comes to this connection. They don't know exactly what to do or how to act or how to move forward. Oh, this is my book. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups, I think this person gets a little nervous. That in the Temperance, yeah, I'm definitely getting an energy of going back and forth with how quickly they should move in this connection with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles as well. The Queen of Swords, they definitely don't want to cross your boundaries. If you're new here, the Forbidden Fruit Tarot, the Forbidden Fruit reading is a collective that I do that basically is two people who have this really strong attraction towards each other, and there's an obstacle in the way. One or both of you may be in committed relationships and you find yourself thinking about somebody quite a bit. We have the Seven of Cups here, so there's a lot of thinking about each other. There's a lot of fantasy going on here. It doesn't have to be a third party. It doesn't have to be another person, and if it is another person, it's someone you're well aware of. It's not some sneaky shit. Okay, it could be long distance, religious differences, your boss, a fucking something like that. Someone who has an authoritative position over the other one, something like that, where it makes it a little bit difficult to navigate. It's not an easy obstacle to surpass in order to kind of be with each other or to experience each other, be it romantically, physically, or whatever, emotionally. Now, this person is a bit worried that they may have crossed your boundaries. They may be a bit worried that they went a little too far or that they're going a little too far. This person does worry. This person feels like they need to pull back their energy a little bit. I feel like if they're pulling back their energy, it's just because they feel like they've done a little too much. I'm so hot. But y'all hate when I read in the house. Y'all love me in my car. I feel the most myself in my car. I don't feel myself when I read at home. I mean, I am at home, but y'all know what I mean. This person feels they kind of like they're kind of fucked. They're a little fucked up right now. Okay. The last time I saw you or the last time you communicated, I feel like they may have felt like they did something. Maybe they moved a little too quick, or maybe they put their foot in their mouth when it comes to you. My allergies are getting me. My throat is itchy. My face is itchy. I hate spring with a passion, but I do love summer. Anyway, with the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, yeah, a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking. Damn it. This person is definitely a bit worried. They're definitely in their head about your boundaries. They don't know if they're crossing them, or they don't know how far is too far, or what the rules are. I feel like this is someone who's not used to this type of connection, okay? It's like you kind of just hit them really quick. With the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, we already did that. The Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups. It's like they don't know whether or not they should come towards you or leave you the hell alone, okay? We do have the Three of Pentacles, which is definitely giving me, for some of you, this could be work-related, or you could have met them at their job, they could have met you at your job, or there could be some sort of authoritative position, doctor-patient, consensual, adult. Okay, I gotta add that in there in case y'all get weird. People get weird in the comments, but, or like, mentor mentee type thing, or a boss and worker type thing, something like that. Kind of power dynamic could be going on here as well. Doesn't have to be, could be your fucking, some of y'all said your maintenance man or your neighbor. It could be something like that as well. There's just kind of a imbalance in the dynamic here. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of fantasizing. There's a lot of thinking. There's a very intuitive connection. I feel like for a lot of you, nothing has been actually said. I feel like you want to communicate with one another. You want to say how you feel, but it's like more of an intuitive type energy I'm getting. Between the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, it's definitely giving that energy of they don't know whether or not they should come in or pull out of this connection. Come inside, it's fun inside. And I promise I'm not sick again. I know you guys get worried about me because I get sick so much. I literally, it's my fucking seasonal allergies. Eight of Wands, change is coming. Something is in the air. Action. The time is now. Where will you be when the next big event happens? The Eight of Cups. It's like they don't know where to find that balance. They do spend a lot of time thinking. This person with the Page of Swords, you might be on each other's social media. The Page of Swords can have a bit of a peeping Tom energy, not in a creepy way in your windows. I hope not. If that's the case, please call the police. 911. But the Page of Swords is definitely a curiosity, new ideas, positive change, featuring these things. It feels like they like to look at you. The Page of Swords is all about watching, looking, peeping, creeping. So they're probably creeping on your social media, looking at pictures of you. They probably enjoy looking at you physically if you see them in person. This is a very visual, very visual. Wheel of Fortune. Pick a fate, any fate. It's funny, pick a fate, any fate. It kind of goes with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups territory here. Like, pick a fate. Like, should we pull this back, reel this in a little bit, or should we cast that shit out? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Six of Wands, the Two of Swords. Yeah, this person definitely struggles with the moral, whatever the moral issue is here. I feel like, which is very on par for the Forbidden Fruit collective. I've been doing this collective for probably like 3 years. Oh my god. This is the last reading you're getting today. I bet you need some water. I think that this particular collective, if you two were to get together, to shed those boundaries, to break past the boundaries and barriers, to come forth, to communicate, to come together physically, it's going to be at a cost. And it's interesting because it's the Ten of Cups in reverse, right? Because I feel like one or both of you may have a whole life, right? One or both of you may have obviously have separate lives, but separate home lives. It could be, okay? Or it could damage a business. It could damage a dynamic, a work dynamic, a school dynamic, a religious dynamic, a family dynamic, right? And that's what's giving with the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Six of Wands. It says victory at what cost? No thought, consume, obey. So it's like, what would this cost us, me, or you, in order to actually kind of commingle here? Because we have the Two of Swords as well. That's about two different crossroads, not being able to make a decision, okay? Indecision, dilemma, potential risk, right? Exactly. But nevertheless, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. What do they say about that? Physical attraction. What's that song? What is that old ass song? Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. So I can get a sensual seduction. Ace of Wands, okay. Follow your passion, potential for growth, beware of pitfalls. Ace of Wands is a very sensual card. It's a very physical card, but it's also a very spiritual card. A lot of spiritual connectivity here, a lot of creative energy. You're two people who flow with a lot of creative energy. The Knight of Wands, passion, adventure, impulse, inspired action. This person's having a hard time, you're both having a hard time kind of keeping this restrained, but it's like, you gotta be more, it's like it says, who will carry the burden? Exactly. This will not come for free. This will not come without cost. I'm only doing one part. Don't hate me. Six of Cups. Okay, for some of you, there's definitely children and family involved when it comes to the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is not just children and family. It could represent just a deep connection. You guys have very similar souls. It's like a soul tie, a soul union, especially with the Ace of Wands. They're a very spiritual connection, okay? I need an oil change. I'm not even over this yet, though, so don't judge me. I take care of my car, okay? But yeah, there's definitely a lot of spiritual connectivity here. Get one more card. The Page of Wands. This person has a big crush on you. Anyway, bye.